Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Overworld of Seasons. Last episode, Data got the third essence of nature, the bright sun. And he headed, where there is no bright sun, down in the land of Subrosia. I finished the episode at the dance hall, where I got another gasha seed. And I guess the dancing hall doesn't count as a building, because when I restarted from the save I made outside the dance hall, I started off not outside the dance hall, but at the portal that I took to get into Subrosia. But that's okay because I wanted to be down here anyway, because I wanted to have another date with Rosa. First we're going to do some shopping though. Take her shopping. You say girls like to go shopping. We're going to buy ourselves a member card. That's going to open up a new shop in Horn Village. And I'm going to buy another gasha seed. We'll be getting quite a few gasha seeds in this episode. That's why we have Rosa again. The game kind of hinted that you should take Rosa on another date. And she's like, oh, that was so much fun. We should go again on another date after your first date with her. And you need to have her again to get another gasha seed. Lava Super Sword is this. What's if that cures any cold? Because right here, this cave is locked, and only Rosa's key can open it. Get another gasha seed. We'll be planting it later on. But first, we're going to head to this chef here. If I had all the ingredients, I could treat you a tasty soup, but not without a fine iron pot that's been well seasoned. Hey, that's a pot. It's just what I need. A pot like that would make great soup. Sure, and remember we got that pot from the lady who we gave the scary doll to? On our way to Spool Swamp. We head back to Spool Swamp to plant one of those gasha seeds. Let's just destroy all these guys. Pots. There's clay pots. Which aren't strong against like the whole lava soup. We must have a strong digestive system to be able to swallow and eat lava. Gonna pull out our shovel here because here's another area we can get a 50 ore chunk. You can find ore chunks nearby some secret spots, don't tell anyone. Well, I just told everybody who's going to be watching this, let's play. Sorry, buddy. It'll help people out, hopefully. Ever since the temple fell, the lava level has dropped. Soon we won't have any to eat. We're gonna have to help the Subrosias then. And we're gonna help ourselves here too. Another treasure chest with another gasha seed in it. We're gonna find quite a few new soil spots. We're uncovering a lot of the map of the overworld as well. And that's basically just what I'm going to finish doing down here. I'm just going to finish getting rooms that I can visit here. Things haven't been right ever since that temple fell. Lately the lava temperature has been dropping. So to the left and down, that would have taken us back to where the chef was. To the right there would take us back to the dance hall. Was that one little hole you can jump over? Now we're heading back to the shore. Data's gonna drop Rosa back where he picked her up. He's a gentle rat. He always takes his date back to where he picked them up. One of his many good qualities. And he's going to head back to the overworld to do some exploration up there. Just like in Subrosia here, a few new areas are opened up now that we can jump. One of those areas is going to be the Sunken City. That's where the Maker Tree told us to go. But we got a lot more things to explore before we head there. Including going back to Horn Village. So we're going to go from the village to the city. I don't know why they classify Sunken City as a city. It doesn't have the population. Speaking of cities, that's a game I'll eventually have to get to play. Sim City. I have that for the Wii Virtual Console. I used to borrow that a lot from my cousin when I was a kid. The Super Nintendo. Now as an adult, I have it on the Wii Virtual Console. Fun little game. It also has the Super Nintendo version has Mario references in it. Now we're going to take a little detour back through this little passage because there's a soil spot south of the exit here where we can plant a gasha seed. So that's what I'll be doing. Use the Pegasus seeds to make a longer jump. For some reason I was like, thought I could make a 3-tile jump, and then I realized I couldn't right as I took off. Two tile, not a problem with the Pegasus seeds. I think if you time it just right, you can get a 3-tile. I just had to restart and do the second the 2-tile. So we'll be back to check on that gasha seed later. Much later. Too bad there's not like a real easy way to get there. I'm going to change the season here to summer. Because I forgot to read the one sign where I dug up that ring. So I just want to show off what that sign says. And we'll change the summer to climb another set of vines in the next area. And that'll be really good because it's going to get us the money that we need, the rupees. Dana, you're my best customer. Take this special gift from Basu. And I said if you dig there, you get a ring. So let's head back to the new area. We got another maple sighting. And she dropped a ring, which is nice, but that's the first thing she's going to go after. And we'll run into her quite a lot. You almost have to end up farming maple and gasha seeds to get all the rings. So let's turn to summer here. Now we don't need Ricky to climb that little area anymore. But we also don't need Ricky to jump these little holes that we got here. To be summer because there's going to be some vines that we can climb over to the side here, and it leads us to a 200 rupee gentleman, and that's going to set us perfectly up with 800 rupees, which is exactly how many we need to buy all the stuff from the new shop that members card opens up in Horan Village. 800 to buy everything there initially. Then he starts selling some gasha seeds at a higher price. Shh, don't tell anyone. Well, just like that secret ore, I just told everybody who's watching this Let's Play. Sorry, buddy. Now let's get our rock feather. We're going to head to the Horan Village. This is just switch here while I'm off of Ricky. This is the area where you need Ricky, your animal companion, to cross. And we'll be doing that later. But now let's go to Horan Village and get some stuff there. Always switching up our items. There's gonna be another gasha seed to plant over to the right. If you didn't have Ricky as your companion, get that heart piece that I got a few episodes ago. You can now get it now. Now you have the Rock's Feather. But instead, we're going to go shopping. I don't remember if I talked with this kid. Yeah, now this one I remember. that we're talking here with the owl statues. Alright, let's head down. We gotta do some shopping. Like I said, we got that members card. But first, let's do a quick stop in at Bippin and Blossom. See how their kid's doing. Danny, my boy as well, so I can rest. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna have another opportunity to interact and determine how Danny's gonna go up after the next dungeon. So, Danny's gone better, thanks. You are welcome. Let's go to the shop, and with that members card, we can now sneak in the back here. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, that's a members card. You're a member, pardon me. You may continue to the rear. We head down here, and we can buy an upgraded seed bag there, so we can carry more seeds. We'll buy another gasha seed, and then we'll buy that map over there. That map basically tells you where the 4 special stones are. Remember when we were going through those runes, by where we found Ricky? There were those, there was like a square, a circle, a triangle, and an X. If we go on a map now, the squares are where the flashing is, that's where we can find one of the jewels. And we're gonna need that, of course, to enter that special rooms then later. If we go back down here, we can buy more gasha seeds. There's gonna be a lot of rupees. Alright, and speaking of gasha seeds, we can head over to the Mako tree now. And at this point in time, the Mako tree will actually have a gasha seed for us. So there's this little door on the Mako tree. You can head into it. We could have went into it earlier, but there was no reason to go into it. But the Mako tree grows as we get more essences. And so the thing has grown enough that it's got a new level on it here, and it has a gasha seed there. Eventually there's going to be, it's going to grow higher, and there's going to be a canopy, and on top of the canopy there'll be like rooms with fairies, more gasha seeds. And here we have, this is Aurora, and she's the Oracle of Secrets. And basically what you do is you, like I said, we'll get, if you do a linked game, you'll get a secret from somebody in this game to take over to Oracle of Ages. And then the person in Oracle of Ages you give that secret to will give you a secret back. And then you give that secret to Aurora there, and then she will give you the item associated with that secret. So that's the way we can get like stuff like the level 3 sword. In the base game you just get like up to level 2. But with the secrets you'll get stuff like, you know, a hard container, level 3 sword, you'll get another bomb bag, a bigger bomb bag, a bigger seed bag. So you just get a bunch of good stuff with those secrets. Alright, now we're gonna head up to go to the Sunken City. Remember, we were told that we need an animal companion to get there. So I'm gonna head to the north to go to the place where the animal companion that changes based on what animal companion you have. These guys get some life ups. Find as many enemies as possible, but like I said, summon Maple. And we're gonna have to summon our animal friend here, but we're gonna have to go back to the previous thing. Remember, the animal companion always appears from the top. So if we blew the flute from there, Ricky would appear on the ledge above us, and we would be able to ride him. So, alright. Ricky's is pretty easy to navigate. When I do the linked game with Maverick, we'll see how Dimitri, the Dongos thing looks. And I also have another save where I have to show what Moosh's area looks like. And I'll show that when I show Dimitri's in the linked game. For right now, I'll just get to see how Vicky's looks. And even though the areas differ. You know, they're all gonna have, you know, like an area where there's gonna be a fairy to heal your life up. Which is probably the easiest, because he like moves pretty quick. His attack is pretty good. Moosh is, like I said, is probably the hardest because he flies. So you have to like tap the A button to make him hover. And some of the pits that you have to fly over can be pretty long or complex, like you make like a Z turn or something like that. So this is just a dead end here. I'm just gonna show it off. Once we get flippers, we can come back this way. I'm gonna go swimming up there. Be able to get those flippers in the sunken city. Not this episode. I'm just gonna barely make it to the sunken city. Like the sign said, it's a long way, so be sure you have a companion. Oh, the ledge there. I like that we can take out these guys without getting electrocuted. Maple encounter. Got another cave here. We get this scrub that just basically fills our seeds up. If you tell him that that his song is good, and he rewards you by giving you full seed satchel, which is good because, well, we already had a full seed satchel because when we bought the upgraded seed satchel there at the foreign village, they basically gives a fill of all the seeds. So now we can actually go back down to Subrosia and buy 2 of the gasha seeds. Because they're 20-cent seeds. Now we can carry 50 seeds of each type. And then the final seed bag you can only get in like the linked game is I think 99. Now entering my domain, the Great Moblin. We can't swim yet, so we can't go attack the Great Moblin yet. We'll have to come back here when we got flippers. First we need to head to the sunken city. Back of the Moblin's castle. And here's basically the side. You boy, this is the Great Moblin's realm. If you wish to get by alive, pay my toll. We're just gonna hop by, not pay the toll. And this area just look familiar. This is where we're going to level 2. Just seeing how the world connects. Ah, you're back. Bombs away! And here's the sunken city. Ew, it smells like medicine. I can't stand it. See ya. And then Ricky will leave. If we have Moosh, I'll show that later off on a future episode. Moosh basically says like he doesn't like water, so then he leaves. So if he's your companion. As you see, the city is sunk. My husband was a master diver, but now he's old, and he's hidden his diving gear and gone off somewhere. We'll have to find him then. His diving gear will include my pop's a master diver. He had a secret diving spot, but he never told me where it was. Stingy guy. We can walk on the darker blue stuff, the stuff that's waving. The vase is wanted Ingo collector. You can't get it unless you can swim. So this guy's missing a vase. Shoot that big one. No matter how often I ask, he won't give me his vase. I give him my dinner for it, fish. So we're getting a little bit of a clue. If we get the Goron vase, we can bring it to him. He'll give us some fish. We know what we can do with the fish. We can give it to the guy who's trying to get his cat out of the tree. And he said he'd give us a megaphone if we got his cat out of the tree. Legend says some sort of treasure sleeps on the summit. It's a boy's dream. I think about it so much I can't sleep. Well, we have to swim up the waterfall to get to the summit. But once again, Data can't swim. Go this way. This house is empty. We still want to go in it. I think this is a secret house later on for like a linked game. We're gonna head up here to get our one is a trigger sequence, and also it's our last seed, Gale seeds. Basically, they function like the whistle in the first Legend of Zelda. You can throw one of those seeds, and it warps you, and you can choose whatever tree you want to go to. So any tree that gave seeds, you can now warp to there with the Gale seeds. And this monster came to tap the city, they say. So these kids are like, we're the city safety patrol. We're protecting the city. Without weapons, we're helpless. Do you have bombs? We're to tell them no. What about city safety? Because we want to talk with this other kid first. The Dodongo will not talk with us yet. We shall protect the city. So like I said, getting the Gale seeds triggers this to happen. And by giving the kids the bombs, it'll trigger them to leave this Dodongo alone. And now we can talk with the Dodongo. You saved me. I'm Dimitri. You can't swim? I can even swim up waterfalls. You help me, now I help you. Get on my back. So now we have a new animal companion, and he can swim up the waterfalls. So we're going to use him to basically explore the sunken area. But that's pretty much all for this episode. As you can see, he can also eat stuff. So you press the A button and he'll eat things. And we'll put him to really good use in the next episode where we continue to explore the sunken city, the areas where we can actually swim. Save our game here. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Take care, have a good one. See ya.